You're standing in the Advanced Design Studio, where we develop all the GM Europe Advanced Design concept. My name is Anthony Lowe. I'm the Advanced Design Director for GM Europe. Boris Jakob is the exterior chief designer for the Flextreme, and Richard Shaw is the interior chief designer for the Flextreme.
The whole process, the whole design process is a fascinating journey.
Yeah, I would say it takes a little bit of a rebel to design concept cars, that's for sure, yeah.
You should look at everything and try to challenge it.
You can get inspiration all over the place. You just got to keep your eyes open and watch.
I paint a lot. At home still draw and paint a lot, do a lot of sculpting.
When I was in school and studying design, I always liked the Italian cars, the classics of the 60s.
A teacher of mine in primary school told me to stop drawing and pay attention to what's happening at the front, because you can never earn money with drawing cars.
Been very interested in drawing and sketching exotic cars, and it goes back, I think, into perhaps my childhood.
Right now we're working on the Opel EFlex project.
We've always wanted to do an iconic concept car for the Opel brand.
But the challenge was, how can you make it still look attractive and dynamic?
The cool thing is, if you go into a city, you can drive in zero emissions. You're just purely electricity.
Well, the GM EFlex propulsion system allows us to develop many different kinds of body styles.
But that shows how flexible this platform is. So you can do almost anything with it.
One of the unique features on the interior of the Opel EFlex is the panorama display we have underneath the windscreen. It's up right where you need to see it, so you don't have to take your eyes off the road. You can change your desktop, you can change the mood of it, the whole emotion of it. It's like an onboard infotainment system.
With this kind of concept, you need less airflow to cool the generators and the engine. So that allowed us to come up with a completely new, unique front-end graphic.
We have started to get in contact with Segway, and Segway believed that this would be very interesting to develop a few products together. The idea is that when the customers are driving into the city, they would leave the car there, and then from then on you will be using the Segway.
The most fun part of this car is probably the rear end. I'm into rear ends because I personally think that the rear end is the part of a car you will see most of the time.
I guess I always just enjoyed looking at cars, at the objects of desire. They're rolling sculptures that have an inside and an outside.
GM is going forward with new technologies, and this to me is only the beginning.
It's not just a show car, GM shows more than that.
It's to be able to develop products that appeal to customers in every part of the world.
I think it is important to have different perspectives from different people in different countries.